I already started.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do that's special?
I think we leave this one up to the listeners. It's another April Fool's Rewind video. A year, but it's maybe it's not a year of the Experience podcast. It's how can someone experience a year of the Experience podcast in a traditionally length episode of this podcast. So maybe we get a little bit. I'm so not prepared. Can this be part of the intro where the intro song is playing right now as I'm talking?
This is the Experience podcast with me and someone else.
And someone else, and that someone else is me. I'm the someone else.
We're supposed to have a third person, but it's not in the cards tonight. They've joined the chat 5 different times, and 4 different times. Sorry.
I don't know. Daniel, let's not lead this podcast with negativity here, okay? Let's go in this with open heart, open mind. Try to keep things positive. Good things are on the horizon, right? Like, I don't know. What's some good news from today? Let's talk about it. Well, something that I saw today. No, something that I saw today that was pretty cool is I guess Cory Booker broke the record for longest. I'm trying to find more good news while I talk. For longest consecutive, I don't know.
Ironically, he longest filibuster.
Was it a filibuster? Because I thought he was just speaking. I didn't think it was part of like
a
speech.
Yeah.
I think you could just yield the floor or whatever, or not yield the floor. But if it was a filibuster, I don't know. They were trying to prevent any specific legislation, but I just saw that he spoke for 24 hours and. That's pretty cool because, I saw a quote. It was like, I'm not here to break Strom Thurmond's record. I'm here, like, despite it. And so that's a badass quote too. So, I can't find any good news, dude. These good news, like, if you look up good news today, these websites are like AI generated good news. Like, it's like slop. I cannot find any good news. It's really hard. Uplifting stories, BBC News. Here we go. What do we got? Butcher reunites boy with toy elephant. That was from March 7th. This BBC, there's only one every 5. Wait, what the heck? One on March 12th, one on March 7th, one on March 7th, one on February 1st, one on the 30th of January. It does not seem like good news happens often. There's nothing from, today. So, Daniel, can you fill some time? I'm trying to keep looking.
Okay, yeah. Let's see.
What's something that happened in your day that was really good and that you appreciate?
Let's see, today, nothing. No, nothing really.
Damn. We're like, I don't want to have like a bad news rant podcast. But here's something. No. The tiger numbers double. There's something cool. Like we got double the tigers in Thailand. Just in time for the increased tourism due to White Lotus season 3, right? Maybe the tigers can feed on some tourists. Maybe.
Okay. Is that good? Oh, yeah. We'll take it.
I don't know. From the tigers' perspective, it's good. It's like, hey, more families are going to bring their young kids that are going to wander off, and I get to snack on them, or they have a Jungle Book like experience, and we raise them as our own. Like it either goes one of two ways when you lose your kid in Thailand, from what I've seen and personally experienced. right? You either get eaten by tigers or you get raised by a Black Panther. Mowgli. Is Mowgli a panther? Or is Mowgli the boy? Daniel, I need some Jungle Book help.
It's the boy. Sorry, yeah, it's the boy.
Jungle Book.
Mowgli's the boy.
Panther. What's the panther name? Bagheera. Bagheera, that's right. Yeah, so why did Bagheera want to eat Mowgli? I'm going to ask Google AI, why didn't Bagheera eat Mowgli? He's not a predator, and he never attempts to eat him. He wanted to wait until Mowgli was old enough to be able to walk in himself. What? I guess he's just a good guy. He's a panther, they're humans with spears and guns. You do the math. He found him as a baby and decided to raise him because if he had brought him back to the village, they would have killed him. So he has some understanding of the sophistication of this human tribe. He knows that if he shows up to their, like, he's a smart panther. Like, he has some, like, above average animal intelligence where he knows his only choice is to not bring the kid back, because if you see a tiger or a panther and a kid in the panther's mouth, even friendly, you're like, oh my god, the panther's about to eat my kid.
Should we just watch the Jungle Book? Should we just...
And honestly, we should have one of those episodes where we just have you seen the YouTube show channel Pretty Much It? Have you heard of them?
Yeah. They
do like the audio narrations. I say we do that as like either an episode of a show or a movie or something.
We could.
Yeah, like a short movie.
It'd have to be a short movie, or like a 30-minute TV show would probably be perfect.
Exactly. Like Severance is too long, but I've seen that. Have you seen White Lotus?
I've seen White Lotus. Those are also an hour long.
Yeah. Are you watching the newest season?
I am.
Okay. Yeah. Well, should we turn this into a spoiler episode? Should we discuss? Maybe we turn this into a White Lotus fan podcast.
Until this episode will come out kind of mid-April. So
should we talk about the season? I don't think we've talked about the show this season.
No, let me see when it'll be done.
This penultimate episode just happened, so the season finale
was that the last one?
Yeah, season finale is next Sunday. So the 8th.
Are they doing 8? They've done a different number of episodes every season.
I'm nearly positive, yeah, the last one is on the 6th, sorry. So
okay, so that'll be out after or before this podcast episode comes out. So we don't know what happens in the last episode.
So maybe we make predictions.
Predictions that come out after.
Well, no, we make predictions. Oh, you're right. That doesn't make any sense. Like predictions, like make a fun time capsule. No, okay. From now on, just assume there are spoilers in this episode related to White Lotus Season 3. All the way from episode 1 through episode 7 of Season 3.
And there could be spoilers from previous seasons.
And spoilers from previous seasons. Just click off this episode of the podcast if you want to watch White Lotus, and you should, and you haven't seen a single lick of it.
It's kind of an anthology. It's mostly an anthology, but it's got some carryover, between seasons.
Yeah, so
a little, not a lot.
Are we going to give a plot summary for the show, or on like a why you should watch?
You could do that. Do you want to do that?
You kind of had it, what you were describing. It's kind of what's the word? Not a vignette, but it has like kind of, here's different characters and here's a medley of all their stories, and the threads eventually kind of intersect in kind of the last couple episodes. And you kind of see how, I don't know. Honestly, you could sum it up with rich white people crazy. You know what I mean? Like, if you could sum it up like that, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to think of any
That's
of
true.
like the
I feel
guests.
like that's like the truest way to describe the show.
I'm trying to think of like any of the guests are not white. Let me see.
I mean, in the newest season, I guess Belinda.
Yeah,
She's
Belinda, but she's not really.
She's a
she's a
worker
guest,
in the
but
first
she's
one.
also she's doing like a work. That's I mean, it's like a work trip, right? That's what I understand. It's like
a work exchange program,
like a little exchange program. Yeah, so like she's not paying for any of that, right? She's
No.
Yeah, that's okay. That's what I understood it as. Yeah, they are all white. Okay, so one thing that I thought. Okay, Jason Isaacs. You know who Jason Isaacs is?
Yeah, he's Voldemort's. No, he's wait, am I thinking of the right guy? He plays Draco Malfoy's dad. Jason Isaacs, right?
Yeah, Lucius Malfoy.
Yeah. Yes. So, are we getting into spoilers? Did we sum up?
Well, no,
exactly?
I wasn't even gonna ask a spoiler thing. What do you think about his accent?
Oh, the North Carolina.
Yeah, it's very consistent, especially in the earlier episodes. I think it gets better later.
Yeah, they are. Her and Parker
Parker Posey.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love her. Piper, no, Mother Ray's a pain. Like, her accent, it kind of feels like she's overdoing it, but in like the best way, and it feels like you met someone or you've heard someone talk with this.
Yeah, but she's consistent. Jason Isaacs kind of goes in and out of it though a little bit.
A little bit. He's doing, but his is more of a subtle accent too. But
I think that's because he's not good at it.
Yeah, he's just not as consistent.
Yeah, I think it's subtle because like he's just slipping out of it. That's why it's subtle.
Dang, so you're already attacking his performance.
Oh no, you know what? This is something that someone else said to me.
I think his performance has been top of the cast for the season.
Oh, his performance has been great. I'm just specifically talking about
accent. Yeah.
No, I'm a big Jason Isaacs fan, as we all know.
Did we all know that? Is he in other stuff that you like?
He does a lot of voice work.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, he's Gortash? Holy shit.
He does a lot of stuff.
Oh my god. Voice acting. Let's look at his voice acting credits. He's the Grand Inquisitor. That's pretty cool. Right there, Scooby, Superman, Red Sun. He's Superman. He's the Inquisitor, Star Wars Rebel. He's Zhao in The Legend of Korra. This guy even looks like him. That's pretty cool. He's Zhao. I didn't even know that in Avatar. That's...
See?
I didn't even know that.
You're a big fan. You're a big fan of him, aren't you?
Yeah. That's really cool. Yeah, I didn't know that. Huh.
I'm trying to think of what else he did recently.
He's Gargoyle Doyle in the 2024. He plays Doyle in Gargoyle Doyle, the 2024 video game classic. You haven't heard of Gargoyle Doyle?
Let's see.
What is this game?
Stalin, if you've seen that.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard things about it.
Yeah.
Gargoyle Doyle, bro.
I'm looking for, is it Cars 2?
Wait, who's he playing Cars 2?
Leland Turbo?
No, okay, I was about to say he's not Finn McMissile. Finn McMissile. That's who plays? That's what's his name?
We're getting very far away from White Lotus.
Michael Caine, yeah. Finn McMissile, Michael Caine. Sorry, okay, White Lotus season 3. I think I think I like the previous seasons more. What do you think? Like, I think season 1, then season 2, then season 3. In terms of, I think the show started kind of more, I don't know, like it felt like it was more through the lens of like the workers at the hotel. the White Lotus, right? Like it was kind of more like get a load of these crazy rich white people, and it kind of had more of a focus on, I don't know, what's the word? Like class, right? And commentary on that, and you could see the different perspectives through, I don't know, the lens of the workers. I feel like this one is more about the vacationers. I don't know, like season 3 is. What do you think?
I feel like also season 2 gets a little more away from the satire than season 1.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then season 3, I'm not even really sure what they're satirizing.
Yeah, like it's kind of lost its poignancy. Is that the right word? Like it felt a little bit.
Season 2 gets really into like the crime plot, right?
Yeah.
Or like the death, right? Into like the death mystery, which is fine. I mean, the show can, you know, it does a good enough job, but it's definitely different than, you know, especially early on in season 1, where it's, yeah, like
it's just
you
not
said,
something
you get to
you're.
see a lot of the staff's perspective.
Yeah. So I thought season 1 was good, and
I mean, the staff in season 3, I can't even, like there's the guy that the 3 women like, right?
oh, Valentine, yeah.
Yeah, Valentine.
I
But I
love
couldn't remember
their
his name.
stories. I love the 3
But
women that are just catty.
who are the staff? There's the guy that really wants to be a
Valentine,
singer.
Gay Talk. There's that guy with what is his
Is that
accent?
Gay
It's kind of
Talk?
German. No, Gay Talk is the guy who loses the gun. He's a security guard.
Oh, yeah, sure. See, okay, yeah. I don't even know what they're. I mean, I kind of have an idea of what they're doing with that, but that's honestly his whole storyline's been kind of, in my opinion, a waste of time.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what. I mean, I can make guesses on what they're gonna, you know, how it's gonna tie in with the other stuff, but I'm like, we're really spending a lot of time with him not getting this girl he likes. So
Walter Goggins is also really good.
Walton Goggins is also great.
Yeah.
Again, another just my favorite actors. I mean, not really, but Walton Goggins is great.
He's also in a lot of stuff. No, I know.
A lot of,
And
yeah.
Most recent. Have you seen Invincible? We talked about that.
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
You saw season 3?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Is it season 3 or 4?
Season 3 finished. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, so now we'll get into spoiler territories. What do you think's going to happen? Who's going to die? Most importantly, because we're not really like, what are we even satirizing at this point? Let's just predict like who's going to die.
I know, right? Like that's what the show is. Anyway, I really hope it's not Belinda. I love Belinda.
I know but it's kind of. I feel like it's gonna fake you out because everyone loves her. So,
well, like I think the whole point, like the opening of the first episode, is supposed to set it up that you think
a red herring. Right? Yeah, like her son freaks out
because his son. But like, I also didn't think they would kill off Jennifer Coolidge, and they did.
Exactly.
I mean, she was like the show. Right?
Oh, she was so good. Oh my god.
No, I mean, she was like the show. Right? Kind of like, especially like in a lot of the marketing in between season 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah. You mean like
in
they
terms
promoted
of pop culture.
her. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
just
like her quotes were incredible. Like these days,
really,
I think they're trying to murder me. Like iconic quotes like that. Oh my god. And oh my god, there was the one improvised line where she's walking by some people. Holy shit, and she's like, "Oh, that was weird." Or something like that. Oh my god, it's so funny. Like yes, you're right. That's why season 2 was so good. Is Jennifer Coolidge is just the GOAT.
She's
so
great.
funny.
And what's her name? Haley Lou Richardson, also great. As Portia. Yeah. So who's gonna die? I mean, I think they're also setting up that Jason Isaacs is gonna shoot someone, but I think that's also a red herring. I think what I was kind of getting to. I think Gaytok is gonna shoot someone.
Yeah, because they kind of hinted at, I just don't see you being a killer, and like, it's one thing to shoot and hold a gun, it's another thing to actually shoot it at a person and take someone's life. I think I think he's gonna maybe, I don't know. They've kind of hinted at like he kind of is paralyzed at some points, like he maybe paralyzed by fear or indecisiveness, and so maybe he'll have the gun pointed at someone and just not be able to take that step.
Does he shoot Saxon or something like that? Kind of, you know what I mean?
Like they struggle. They do a struggle over the gun.
Well, like he's trying to shoot the guys that stole the jewelry or whatever, and Saxon's nearby or something. Like if that kind of seems like what they would do.
Like he'd accidentally graze Saxon.
Yeah, or like he gets in the way somehow. I don't know how they would set that up, but yeah. Or he's not a good shot, right? Because he still doesn't really know what he's doing. I don't know what his goal in life is right now. Like he wants to be a bodyguard or not bodyguard.
He wants to make a little
security
bit more
guard.
Scratch, yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's like a money thing. It's almost like it's a status thing, right? Which I guess works for the show, but. I don't know, I don't see them killing off any, like, Michelle Monaghan or any of them. I don't think it's going to be Lachlan or Piper.
At first, I kind of was like, okay, I kind of hope Saxon dies. Like, in the first episode, you're like, oh, I fucking hate this guy. And I just know he's going to be in a threesome with his siblings. It's like, that's what I thought. That's what I thought in the first episode. I'm like, I just know this guy's going to be in a threesome with his siblings. Of course,
the thing is, they've never killed off a Saxon type character.
No, they haven't. He's like the pinnacle of second generation. Well, it doesn't quite count because his great grandfather was the governor, but like, you know what I mean? Like the sons of the rich and powerful fathers usually are just snotty and stuck up in the show.
So you have Jake Lacey from the first season as Shane, and then you had what's his name, Theo James from second season.
Yep.
Like he's basically kind of
meant
that
to
character.
Hate them. Yeah.
Yeah, but they never killed them off.
Yeah.
So, but I still think it's got to be an accidental death, right? Haven't they all been? Well, I guess the second season one wasn't, but the first season was an accidental death. The second season was not really. I mean, kind of. I don't know. Does Gary make it out? Gary, Greg?
I hope they don't try to keep him as like a reoccurring, like, shadowy figure. Like, but I also feel like they're going to, just because I don't think they can wrap up his story in one episode. Right? Do you get that feeling? Like, they got one finale to kind of wrap it up or kill him off. I mean, they can, right? Like with Jennifer Coolidge.
Yeah, they could kill him off. Or he just escapes to the next country or whatever, and then they don't have to talk about it again.
I'd hope they'd never bring him up. I don't want to think about, like, I don't want him to be like an Easter egg. It's like, could the mysterious man in season 4 that pays for the guest trip, could that be Gary? Like, I don't want that kind of like YouTuber discourse commentary. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
yeah, but then like you said, they still.
Go ahead.
Well, they still haven't answered all the questions about him.
I don't know. What more questions do you need to ask?
Yeah, I guess it depends on how interested you are.
Like, well, seriously, what more?
I want to know what his real job was. Did he actually work for the Bureau of Land Management? What did he do before then? Like, I want to know those details. Maybe not. Maybe not what else does.
I figured just like,
like how far back does the line go? You know, that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah. I think, I don't know, I kind of just saw him as an opportunist, someone who realizes they can scam heiresses, and like he clearly was set up. But yeah, go ahead.
Did he know that Jennifer Coolidge was going to be there in season 1? Like has the con gone back that far?
Is he in season 1?
Yeah, that's the whole point. Is he swoons Jennifer Coolidge?
I thought that was only in season 2 that he does that.
No,
they're buried
season 2,
in season 2. Oh shit!
Yeah, season 2 he's not even there.
Okay, you're right. All right.
Wherever I don't even remember where he is.
That's right. My bad.
He's still in the United States or something, and that's why he's got Quentin doing all his business. Like, has he been with Quentin the whole time? Did he know Jennifer Coolidge was going to be there in Hawaii? That's, you know, there's those. I mean, you don't have to answer those questions, but you could.
Okay.
I guess.
Good point.
And and like you said, they haven't even pretended to answer any of those questions, and they only have one episode left.
You're right.
So he probably makes it out, and we get like one of those answers, and we have to wait till season 4, and he's with some new. At least I don't know. Like you said, he's kind of an opportunist, but like, what is he getting out of what's her name? I don't remember her name.
Belinda? What do you mean? Out of Tanya?
His girlfriend, yeah.
Money, right? I thought that was the whole point.
Tanya, the current girlfriend. She's not rich, is she?
Oh, well.
What's her name? Oh my God.
Well, Tanya died, so I'm guessing he has money to flee and avoid Italian authorities and move to Thailand because they got married and he got money in the event that she dies. Because that's...
Yeah,
he was trying to kill
Chloe.
her.
Yeah, Chloe.
Yeah, and so I think she is just, an escort or whatever, where he has money now and he could just pay for an escort, right? Am I crazy?
Okay, so there's no like con with her.
No, I don't think she has money. She's a model, right? She's a Canadian model.
That's what I mean. Like he's not trying to swindle her. So what?
What's his end goal? I don't know. I feel like he was like he did that thing. It's like the movie Get Out, where the main character kind of plans on how to finesse and become the partner of black men, like rich and famous, but like I think basketball. Right? She takes basketball players in the movie. I don't remember. The point is she goes after. Yeah. Famous black men and does some planning. So
what was like the sex plan with Saxon? I don't understand.
What do you mean the sex plan? That's just a way to. So I think he's going to try to kill Saxon. Like that's what I think
that's all. Just because he did, like, that seems pretty shallow for like.
You're right. Like maybe he's just. You're right.
This
like
plot.
Lure them to his basement so he can kill them. Like that's kind of
that's it. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like he can tie up a loose end. Maybe you're right. Where it's like they can't really give a satisfactory.
And also, he doesn't kill for. Well, I don't know, but who knows? But
why would he
just? It doesn't seem like he would kill for jealousy reasons or whatever. You know?
Exactly. He kind of knows that Chloe's with him because of money. Probably, right? You're an old man. Rich old man.
Well, that was a line
a young model.
This last episode where they show a shot where there's like 3 or 4 young women with old bald men.
Exactly. Like, there's clearly...
Tanner's like, that's going to be me in 30 years.
I hope I have enough money to be in Thailand in 30 years. I don't know about, pursuits of the young flesh. Hopefully I... settle down in 30 years, but like, I'll be 55 in 30 years. I'd hate to be like dating a 25-year-old in 30 years. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
That's how old I am right now. And I know my brain just finished fully fusing and forming or whatever.
You think you're done?
Cooking? Maturing, you mean?
don't know.
But yeah, I think he's unfortunately going to live, and it's going to, what's the word? Not jump the shark, but they're kind of just going to tease him in season 4 it's like Marvel movies. Where they have like Easter eggs at the end. It's like, oh my God, Spider-Man's going to be there in the next one. Oh my God, Greg is going to be there in season 4 of White Lotus. It's like, I don't want him to be there. I kind of want there to be less overlap between seasons. I kind of go back to like how the first season was just, boom, it begins in media res. What happened? Why are these people washing up on the beach? Let me answer that mystery, and then you kind of learn. I don't know. This one, I don't like the interconnectedness between seasons. Like the show could be stronger with.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
That's my thoughts. Obviously, as a white person, it's my duty to ask, have you seen Severance?
Is that a white show?
Right? Have you seen, well, it's like young white men used to go to war. Now they ask, have you seen the latest episode of Severance? Nerd emoji.
I've seen a good few Apple TV. There's a bunch of good Apple TV shows. I hope people watch more than just. I mean, Severance is great, obviously, but there's a bunch of good stuff there.
I haven't. What else have I seen on Apple TV? What would you recommend?
I mean, what are you looking for?
Well, Shrinking. My parents told me about Shrinking.
Shrinking's great. Silo is also great. I'm looking at those.
My dad watches Silo.
Silo's great.
The Gorge. The Gorge sucked.
I have not seen The Gorge.
The Gorge is so bad.
Bad Monkey's pretty good.
Where do you see Bad Monkeys?
It's not on there. It's like a crime comedy kind of thing. It's mostly just Vince Vaughn goofing off for like 10 episodes. I don't know where it's probably one of their. Silo's is very sci-fi.
Rebecca Ferguson's in this? Okay, now I know why I didn't need to watch it.
That show, have you seen like Snowpiercer?
Yeah.
It's very similar. It's almost like this.
Snowpiercer, but as a TV show, Underground. Got it.
Yeah, they're in a giant silo underground, and it's about class and all that, so it's kind of like that Snowpiercer thing where like the back of the train is the bottom of the silo, and
gotcha.
It's post-apocalyptic, I guess, but yeah, it's mostly like a class thing and control and political reasons. That show's great.
No, I just know that Rebecca Ferguson is mother. So
she's great in this show.
Yeah, respond to that. Rebecca Ferguson is mother.
I was trying to
go ahead, try to respond.
Change the subject. Common's in it. He's pretty good in it. This show, the first 2 episodes. Well, I won't say it, but it does a really cool thing, and I'll talk to you about it maybe after you watch it.
Okay, yeah.
But I would check out Bad Monkey. I don't know where that's on there. That's only 1 season. So you can knock that out like a. It's basically like a murder mystery, but it's kind of a fun murder mystery.
Vince Vaughn was that's one bad monkey.
Yeah, he's running around. Oh, is that? Yeah, Michelle Monaghan's in it. So there you go.
I was about to say, yeah. It's a TV show. It's a movie.
It's a TV show. It's like 10 episodes. I would say it's pretty good. That's kind of one of the more maybe under the radar ones that they've done. He's like a detective, but
yeah.
Yeah, I think it is the same creators. Yeah, Tanner's watching
I'm watching the previous. It's so fun. South Florida detective kind of like.
Yeah, it's in the Keys. Yeah, it's in the Keys. Yeah. It's mostly just like one of those like ridiculous things, like where the people are ridiculous and you kind of. Anyway.
Yeah.
I think what else.
Anyway, Severance.
Severance, right? Yeah, we can.
Should we also spoil Severance?
Sure. I'm talking about them all. Severance. Let's see.
I love the finale.
Yeah, you like a good polyamorous relationship.
Explain.
He's got 2 women in his life at the same
Well,
time.
but the point was that it wasn't this dramatic, a guy choosing between two girls. They were two different people who lived two different lives, and Mark realizing that his life is entirely different and it's still worth it. Like, this isn't a choice to him. He's making his own, it's not even a decision. It's like, yeah, that's why I liked it.
I will say, for a show about work, they didn't do a lot of work this season.
No. I kind of want to do more. Honestly, I kind of wish my job was just doing macro data refinement. Like that.
You would be great at it. Tanner, you'd be great at it.
I literally kind of do something similar all day. I just answer DMs. I answer Teams DMs. Some of them make me scared. Some of them make me happy. Most of them make me filled with woe. What are the four tempers? Woe, frolic. Not a whole lot of frolic. A lot of woe come from my Teams DMs.
It sounds like you would be a candidate to be seventh.
Yeah, I think that was the point. It's like COVID was blurring the lines between work and life balance because, you sleep in your bed, then you go to the desk in your bedroom and work, and you sleep in your bed. So I think you're right. That's why
I have my desk not in my bedroom. Probably for that.
Yeah, no, but like that was the point of the show. I thought was at first it was about work-life balance, but clearly it's very much evolved beyond that. So, yeah, but I think Severance was good.
Yeah, John Turturro kind of disappeared. I feel like I think he had like a scheduling conflict or something. That's what I kind of heard. That's a rumor. Don't take that.
I know they're going to bring him back in season 3.
Yeah, they got to do something with him because they kind of half wrote him out of the season.
Right, like I could tell the way he left that they were going to bring him back. Like it's just one of those. I know that they had a 3-season story structure that they wanted to tell. It's a very popular show. Apple was going to greenlight it. Like they 100% wrote the show in a way to bring him back in a way that's going to drive up viewers for the final season of the show in a way that's makes Apple TV be like, look, our subscribers increased tenfold around Severance season 3 premiere date. You know what I mean?
Apple TV does terrible ratings.
Well, I know, right? Like no one buys it. Everyone pirates.
Well, they don't advertise it well. I feel like.
So you think there's a chance that like?
No, they're gonna do it. Apple has unlimited money.
That's true.
But I'm just saying that like they're definitely operating at a loss. And I mean, I think Amazon might be in a similar boat too. But also Amazon has unlimited. Like it's easier for like Amazon or Apple to operate at losses because they have unlimited money, right? It's different than like Max, like Paramount or something where they don't have, like that's their product. Like this is like Apple's like side project, just like for fun.
And if it makes money, they'll be happy.
It's almost like it's just for fun. I don't know. I mean, obviously we're kind of joking. They want to make money, but like they need to. I don't know. Advertise it better, maybe, or get people. It doesn't. Apple TV does not get great rating, even compared to like Netflix and even Disney Plus and Hulu.
I wanted to start like saying a joke. The joke was, here's the punchline: is that we eventually move back to cable television. I couldn't think of a way to say it, but it's like it used to be. Look, everything from cable television is now on Netflix. It's the year 2011. And Netflix is big. And now it's like, there's 50 bajillion streaming services. And so you kind of have to choose if you're frugal, right? And like, you might not pay for all of them now. So like, maybe the solution is to start bundling Apple TV with HBO Max. And with, what I mean? It's a return to cable.
Well, I can say I only have Apple TV because it's free for me.
Oh, really?
And I think the same with Netflix and Peacock. Those 3 I get for free.
Wow.
But I didn't have them before that, so I think I might. I rarely use Netflix. Like I wouldn't have it if it weren't free.
I use certain websites. I stream stuff
Tanner, you use, you have means.
I watched Mickey 17 yesterday.
Is that a good movie?
No.
I thought about seeing it in the theater, and I was like,
honestly,
it's
not worth it. Not worth it.
Robert Pattinson, and I was like, but it's on, or it'll be on streaming soon.
Soon, yeah.
I was like, I'll just watch it on.
Pattinson was good. He's gonna be a voice actor. Great. You can tell he likes to make his voice sound weird, and he likes to kind of have these like fun voices. You can tell he wants to do that. Like with the boy and the heron, he was doing on this voice as the heron. You can tell he likes to do it. I don't know. So that part was encouraging and kind of made me smile. But the first half of the movie's good. The second half, I'm not going to spoil it in case you do see. It kind of loses its focus. You can tell they had maybe 4 ideas about how to end this movie. And it feels like just certain plot threads kind of wrap up too quickly or were de-emphasized based on editing. Like you can tell it was an edit job that they had to smush some stuff together to make certain shareholders happy. I don't know. Like you can you get that feeling. But the first half is really fun sci-fi. I'm like, this is good.
I'll probably watch it, like I said, when it comes to streaming on one of the services.
Yeah, it just kind of drops off.
Is it the studio?
Yeah, you can look it up.
Who produced it? Warner. Oh, they distributed. Okay. Yeah, Warner Brothers. So it'll be on Netflix, I think.
So post-credit scene? They're teasing Mickey 18. Does it have? I don't think it does.
I love these articles where it's like it's the whole one of the articles. It asks a yes or no question, and you got to read through.
Yeah. Have you seen? There's a what's it called? There's like what's it called? Godwin's Law. What the hell is it called? Godwin's. It's one of those.
I don't.
No, that's the Hitler comparison. It's that one.
That's where you went to.
That one law that means that every article that has a question. What the hell? Betteridge's law of headlines, which is an adage. Any headline that ends in a question mark can be answered by the word no.
I was referring to like the answer is always like at the bottom of the article, so you gotta like read through the whole thing.
Exactly, but it's always no. It's always no. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it's just like, or like when I'm like, okay, how do I watch this sporting event, and I gotta go through this whole article.
I know, right? And it's like
just to say it's on NBC. Okay, great. You could have just. Maybe I need to use AI more.
No, this is AI generated. Like, look at this.
Yeah, but I need to use AI to summarize AI generated article.
Crap, exactly. Literally, like, what is this?
Like, and then, I don't want to read, like right.
This is Forbes, and this is unreadable. Like, everyone has ADHD these days.
For our listeners, Tanner's on Forbes trying to figure out if the article, the title was, does Mickey 17 have a post-credit scene? And I still don't know the answer.
I don't either.
He's I don't see the answer on the screen you have right here.
No, like
unless it's at the top. I mean, you got to dig through this whole article just to figure out.
Yes or no? Does it have an end credit scene?
It's like, does it or doesn't it?
It's right here. As such, Mickey 17 does not have an end credit scene.
Yeah, it's very.
Why don't they just say no? Mickey 17 does not have the word no. I should be able to control F no. It should be the first word on this article, if I'm being honest.
It should be the only word. Title, then the word no, and then
journalism these days is just asking questions and then saying yes or no. AI can fill in the rest. It's like the journalists, all they do is find out Tim Lammers. All he has to do is say yes or no, and then let AI hallucinate whatever bullshit it wants about Mickey 17. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna progress as a society so much in 30 years, man. We are so screwed. We are so screwed.
Oh my god, it's.
Yeah,
this is like you said, this is on a real website.
Yeah, this is Forbes. This isn't like one of those junky websites.
Yeah, go to a junky
Sports Skeeta. Here we go. Look, it's the same bullshit. You can tell it's AI generated stuff. Because no one is taking this for a yes or no question. No one's taking this much.
Also, I love the title. Go back to the title. Read the title.
Does Mickey 17 have a post-credit scene? Explained. We don't need explained. Does it have explain why? Why do they have... Maybe it means ending explained. I don't know. Just Jared. Is there... If you should say or not after the movie. We can confirm there's... This is what it should be. Oh Control B. Bolded.
Yeah, but look at everything around it. There's
right?
so much
Oscar-winning director John Bono.
They had to bold it because you wouldn't be able to find. I couldn't tell you where the article starts on this website.
I could tell you. I mean, right here, right?
Is that?
This is just a bunch of.
I missed there's a lot of ads on the top, on the right, and on the bottom. They're really missing out on the left side ad space.
I know, right? It's really empty space.
I mean, this is mostly ads with like 2 sentences squeezed in between.
It's totally AI generated. Yeah. So, AI disappointing. Can you believe that? Can you believe that we're gonna regress as a society? What do you think? What are your thoughts on that?
On AI, I don't have strong opinions on AI.
Maybe that's a separate conversation.
Yeah, well, that'll be.
I feel like we've already had it too.
We've already gone pretty long here doing a bunch of different things.
Well, that's our show. Thank you so much for listening. Leave an audio comment. We respond to each and every audio comment that we get, so we will respond to it.
And bear with us. The next few weeks, we're transitioning away from our current recording software. So it seems like the other one will work. It seems like Tanner was able to make it work. So hopefully
we'll figure it out with Alex.
Yeah. You said his name, I didn't.
He'll figure it out. He's a smart cookie.